Alright, so welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. So in this reading, I'm actually going to do, or focus on those that are Uranus influenced. Okay, so Uranus is still considerably new in astrology, and it is said to rule the zodiac sign Aquarius. But I kind of want to open that up today and really see what comes out, and how that's affecting you, or how that may be affecting you September 2024. All right, so let's get in. I'm going to start with this Moonology Oracle card deck. Let's see what is going on for those that are heavily influenced by Uranus. And again, take what resonates here. Because this is such a new concept, this may resonate in several ways. So Uranus spirit. Uranus in September 2024. Those that are Uranus influenced. What is going on for those that are yours? Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And we have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Bottom of the deck, new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. A lot of Cancerian energy here. And more than that, because we also have the South Node. Currently this reading is bringing up or digging up a lot of the past. You may have felt irrelevant. You may have felt that you no longer matter, especially for those that feel like they've already peaked in life. Maybe you've since kind of bowed out of society and participating and kind of showing people what your talents are and what your skill sets are. And, you know, maybe you've indulged too much in maybe being lazy, or not really doing enough of your passion or what fulfills you. Again, maybe because you just convinced yourself that that part of life is over, or for those that have possibly missed the boat or feel like they've missed the boat, this is, you know, that part of my journey has already gone by. But at the same time, I do feel like more and more recently, and maybe this has to do with the energies shifting, but I feel like you're no longer wanting to be in that mindset. You realize that you actually want to be happy again, or you actually want to see the sun again. You want to enjoy the life, or enjoy life again, like you did maybe when you were in your youth. For those that, again, are maybe have older age, or those that, you know, have obviously experienced a lot more in life. Okay. So let's pull a few more cards here to see where this is bringing us. So where are you sidestepping to? You also may have Cancer prominently in your charts, or maybe you're really influenced by the moon as well, or maybe the south node of the moon. So maybe those that are Ketu ruled or moon ruled may resonate with this as well. Okay. We have the Earth, bottom of the deck, the Sun. Yeah, see? You want to come out. You want to feel alive with the Sun. You want that vitality. The Earth, I do feel like this is more of rebirth for you. Being reborn into maybe a newer version of yourself, or with a new version of yourself in mind. I do feel like you realize that, you know, you can't be who you used to be, that you're no longer the same person, that you've changed. I do feel there's a dog barking in the background here all of a sudden in your reading, and I do read omens, so I'm going to be very open with you guys about that. And then we also have this Cancerian energy, which is very connected with animals. Okay, so maybe you may find, I don't know, maybe certain animals you're being drawn to, sending you some kind of message. If you were to look up like a spirit animal or an animal you've been seeing lately, maybe this is a sign for you. Or maybe you've gotten nudges through maybe like your own pet, trying to get you to maybe go outside more, or to pay attention. You know, this may be a sign for you to pay attention. Let's see what else we have going on for you. For some of you masculines out there, you may have an earth sign on your mind. Somebody with Taurus or Capricorn in their chart. Doesn't have to be, of course. This person could have mother-like qualities or a nurturing quality about herself. So we have the Eight of Paws, or the Eight of Pentacles. And it says, the Raven, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as some of one gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Wow. We were just talking about maybe something trying to get your attention. And we were just talking about how a dog was barking, right? Right outside my window here in the background. And then we have the Eight of Paws. That's definitely no coincidence here. And we have a bunch of like little paws on this scroll here. And at the bottom of the scroll, it says, the true genius shudders at incompleteness, imperfection, and usually prefers silence to saying something which is not everything that should be said. Interesting. So I feel like you've been in observation mode for quite some time, and I feel like you have something you are inspired to contribute, or you feel like you'd be the person for a specific job. Like, oh, I want to communicate this to the world. I feel like I should say something, you know, and Uranus is really associated with change and revolution more specifically. So maybe the idea that you have in mind is going to be revolutionary in some way. Let's see what we have here, the Hanged One. There are two bodies, the rudimental and the complete, corresponding with the two conditions of the worm and the butterfly. Yeah, so I feel like you've been thinking about this for some time, and I feel like you've been working this out in your mind. You may have taken some steps to work on this physically and be hands-on with whatever this is. Okay, yeah. For some of you, I really feel like this is like music. And the person that's really coming to mind, what's his name? He was the lead singer of Alice in Chains. I honestly forgot his name, but a quick Google search, or you probably just know his name right off the bat. I'm actually going to Google search it real quick because it is really bothering me. Lane Staley? No, just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Lane Staley. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it, and hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I apologize if that's not the right pronunciation, but he's what's coming to mind when I think of this. So maybe he had prominent Uranus energies in his chart. I feel like you have something inside of you that could deeply move an audience. Deeply move and captivate an audience in the same way he did. Okay. So, maybe that resonates for you. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Quills. This says, the individual who purloined it is known. This beyond a doubt. He was seen to take it. It is known. Also, that it still remains in his possession. Sorry, there's a lot of poetry. Obviously, this is an Edgar Allan Poe deck. And I love it. I love his, his poems and how deep in thought he goes. But yeah, there's a lot there. But reading this intuitively, there's a lot of pain that I feel like you're not communicating. And I feel like you may be just working endlessly, and people don't even maybe recognize you, or people don't really know what you're really capable of. It's like if you once had some kind of prominence in society, or if you were once really well known or popular at any point in your life, it's like you don't really tell people that. It's like they treat you like someone that's been a nobody. And I think for the most part, you kind of maybe appreciated this anonymity because you were able to kind of live like a regular life. But in some ways, it also hurt deeply to not feel recognized, to be treated as if you didn't have something special to contribute. And a lot of times maybe you were often like just slept it off, but you know, I really feel like this bothered you in a way. All right. Since the collective group I'm reading for today connects with animals, maybe more specifically dogs or canines. I want to be more scientific with it. Scientific and more general with it. I'm going to pull from this animal tarot deck. Let's see. This is shuffling really well for me today. We have the Nine of Feathers in reverse, the Crow. Wow, we have Crow and Raven. Look at that. We have a crow and we have a raven. And to me, they're very similar. It says the raven and it has a crow. They look similar to me. I think the raven is bigger though, because it's a larger bird than the raven. I'm not entirely sure on that, but and we have the 10 of Feathers in the reverse, more air energy. And bottom of the deck, the Trickster, the Coyote. Okay, so I do think you're ready to leave this behind. You're ready to leave this past behind. You're tired of being here. It's like where you're at, people don't appreciate you. And while you're here, the only thing you're reminded of is pain, is nothingness, a void maybe. Maybe with where you're currently at or where you find yourself, there's no room for growth. It's like you go, for example, you're at a job and it's the same thing day in, day out. There's no progression. There's nothing to look forward to. It's like you're expected to just settle into this role, and maybe again you were fine with that for a little bit, but it's like you're coming to this realization that's no longer where you want to be. So with the Coyote energy here, I really feel like you're planning to make an escape or come up with a plan, so you can kind of stealthily move away from this situation. That's what I feel. And maybe this requires you to wear some kind of mask and to embrace a mask that you know you can portray to help get you further on. Like, for example, if you're capable of, at least in an interview, for applying for a better job, a better paying job, and a better paying position, maybe you can portray that, you know, you've had like 10 years of managerial experience, and that you've, you know, helped start up companies, you know, just sell yourself really well, even though you're lying through your teeth. If you could only lie to kind of get to a better position, you'll be good. You'll figure out the rest once you actually start working there. You know, I kind of get the feeling of, but you're tired of being here. You just feel like this is not who you are, and you don't know why you're pretending as if you're the same, or as if you belong here. Interesting. I want to pull one more card. Kind of want to see more of what your thoughts are here. What are your thoughts? Shine in reverse. Jeez. Bottom of the deck, kissing ASS. Cover that there. So this card says, your light irritates their demons. In reverse. So yeah, I feel like with where you are, it feels like cursed, you know? It feels like, again, there's death, there's no growth. This is like, it's not good. You know, maybe you're in a community where there are a lot of, I'm not here to judge, right? But quote unquote, maybe you consider them low lives, quote unquote, or people that are heavily addicted to things, or people that, you know, are involved in like prostitution, or involved in other like more things that are not good, you know what I mean? Like this could be on various different levels here, you know, like for some even, like for example, maybe this is getting away from a community that has a lot of gang related activity here, and let's say these gangs or these groups, they bring people together through religion or through belief, but really they're here to kill other people or to manipulate other people, or to control other people. And let's say you're done with that. You're done with acting as if, you know, you're along for the plot, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you're done with that, you know. Anyways, maybe you want to take a leadership position. You're tired of following somebody else around, right? I think you already had it with your fair share in the dark. All right, I'm going to close this there just because that, to me, was a really heavy reading. And I definitely feel like this could go further left than it needs to. So I'm going to stop it there. But if this resonated or you found this interesting, I encourage you to, for one, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Suit for the Soul Tarot, and maybe hit the follow button here on my TikTok, so that your, I feel like that reading was really disturbing. Like my stomach actually feels like it's hurting right now. So, I feel physically not good from that reading. So anyways, I'm definitely gonna smudge here after this. But yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, guys, I hope I do get to read for you guys at some point in the future. If not, I hope that I pick up on your energies through these live general readings, and you have a better chance if you do hit the follow button or you do subscribe to my channel, and kind of add to that collective group energetically. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in another live. I think I'm going to do one right after this if you guys want to follow me over, but if not, that's cool. Oh, we also have 222 right now, and 2 hearts. Wow. So we have the energies of 2 right now. Love that. All right, guys. See you guys in a bit. Bye.